Teofimo Lopez is going to destroy Jamaine Ortiz. Now, this fight has been confirmed to happen in February, in which Teofimo Lopez was meant to fight Subriel Matias, but Subriel Matias had to pull out due to a hand injury. Now, who's actually going to win this fight against Teofimo Lopez and Jamaine Ortiz? Well, let's look at their latest performances, in which Teofimo Lopez fought Sander Martin, in which this was a 10-round fight, in which Teofimo Lopez got dropped in round 2.
There is a cut right on the top of the nose. Martin hurt.
Now, after this, Teofimo Lopez did get up and won by decision.
For your winner by split decision, the takeover, Teofimo!
Now, Teofimo Lopez then went on to fight Josh Taylor, in which he brought Josh Taylor in round 4.
Taylor comes right back in with a 3-punch combination. Sent off balance that time. Wasn't a clean punch that landed.
Now, after this, Teofimo Lopez was just having fun, in which he landed a jumping jab on Josh Taylor in round 8.
Oh!
Now, after this, Teofimo Lopez then brought Josh Taylor in round 9.
Oh, and the headshot!
And after this, he brought Josh Taylor again in round 12.
And then you get
oh, he sets him off balance!
And ultimately, Teofimo Lopez won by decision.
And new WBO lineal junior welterweight champion of the world!
Now, let's talk about Ortiz's latest performances, in which he fought Lomachenko, in which Ortiz got rocked in round 3.
Bing, bing.
And ultimately, Lomachenko was just too skilled for Ortiz, and which he landed way more and was way more accurate than Ortiz due to Ortiz's lack of defense, in which Lomachenko won by decision.
All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Vasily Loma!
Making this Ortiz's first loss. After this, Ortiz went on to fight Antonio Martin, in which Ortiz took complete control of this whole entire fight, in which he won almost every single round and won by decision.
All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Jamaine the Technician!
Now, one thing to take note is that Ortiz has struggled in the past to make 135. And to be honest, it could be because that weight is just not for him, since he is pretty big for being at 135. But good thing the fight is at 140 against Teofimo Lopez. But at the same time, this could mean that it could be big problems for Teofimo Lopez. Since Ortiz is going up in weight, that means he doesn't have to cut as much weight. So not only is it easier, but it could also benefit him the same way it benefited Devin Haney. Now, Teofimo Lopez has to be at 100%, both mentally and just overall at 100% if he wants to have a chance at beating Ortiz. But at the same time, Teofimo Lopez is an elite fighter and is one of the best elite fighters at 140. So I do think if he's at 100%, he will have no problem dealing with Ortiz. But let's say he's not at 100%. Does that mean he loses this fight? Well, he could, only because we have seen when he's not at 100%, and that's when he performs his worst. A good example is when he fought Kambosos, as supposedly he was very ill going into this fight, and that is why he got dropped for the first time ever in his career against Kambosos, and that is when he witnessed his first and only loss again against Kambosos for not being at 100%. But in the end, who's going to win this fight? Yes, Teofimo Lopez is arguably the best at 140 pounds as of right now, but again, like I brought up, if he's not at 100%, we could witness a major upset that involves Teofimo Lopez witnessing his second loss.